Y'all be tripping, living life in restrictions. I might slip out at me, but I won't be a victim.
I'm done in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm
The view from the skies above downtown San Antonio. We're pleased to welcome you to Texas tonight. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
In the last few years, we've seen league-wide scoring surge in the NBA. Now, many credit years of defensive rules changes, such as limiting hand checking on and off the ball and getting rid of contact in the paint. Now, everyone isn't pleased with these changes. Some say defense is no longer allowed. But a higher pace of play, more efficient shot selection, and lots of threes also play a role. Most fans aren't complaining. Kevin?
It sure is fun to watch, DA. Thank you. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And for San Antonio, we've got Murray. Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position.
And you've heard the saying on Death in Texas, the San Antonio Spurs might be that third thing you can count on.
Yeah, I agree. A model of consistency, and that starts with culture and chemistry and commitment. And they play smart, they play together, and they rarely beat themselves. And that's one of the reasons the Spurs have been one of the greatest pro sports franchises in history over the last 25 years.
Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Ball against Murray. It's deflected. In transition, here come the Spurs. From 13, it's hauled in by Brown. Beal, that's for 2. Rebound, San Antonio. Murray surveying the D. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, that floater is a shot Murray's had his whole life, guys. The first time I saw him back in college, I could tell right away, instantly, what a great feel he had for that shot.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We've played just over a minute here in the first.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
A shot missing. Ball with the steal. Top of the key, Bryant. Beal with it. Last game he had 28 points. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And it's DeRozan missing. For Washington, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Hachimura, the pass to Beal. Here's Hachimura. Poked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Murray outside. And no good that time. Nice D from Bryant. And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Round kicks to Wall. There's Beal with the three. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Murray, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Beal. Bryant up top. Outside, Wall. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Hachimura. Fires for 3. That shot missing. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Murray outside. Pass to Forbes. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You know, for a sharpshooter like Forbes, guys, getting points inside can only help him be more effective on the perimeter. It actually adds a step to his quickness.
Now here's Beal. The kick out to Bryant. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Aldridge. San Antonio leading by 5 to the paint. And finished off by DeRozan.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Wall finds Bryant. Now Beal. The shot from the low post is good. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Lyles. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Here's DeRozan. Bryant with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the layup's good off the glass. Just
A grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now the pass to Lyles. Here is Forbes. Fader on the way. DeRozan's shot is off. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Wizards. They trail by 1. Well, it has been a long road back from injury for John Wall, Greg. The heel issue followed by the Achilles tear.
And you just hope that Wall can make a full recovery and get back to the player he once was. Provides so much with his speed and playmaking as well as scoring.
It's tied up with that one. Clark, I'm assuming all the coaches in the NBA have put in their new plays by now, or am I wrong? Will they introduce some new things, new actions throughout the season?
Well, I tell you what, you talk about the coaches in the NBA, they all have PhDs in basketball, and they are always tinkering and making adjustments, Kevin.
He's off on the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
DeRozan against Beal. It's DeRozan with the drive.
Tell you what, I don't know of anybody more aggressive at attacking the basket than DeRozan. A lot of his points come off the drive.
And here's Wall. He's coming off a 22-point game against Oklahoma City.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Now Murray. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Washington trailing. Outside, Wall. Pass to Hachimura. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That free throw missing.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
San Antonio making a switch here. White's checked in. And then for Washington, Wagner, he's checked in for Bryant. Davis Bertans comes in for Brown. And it's Napier in for John Wall. Good on the second free throw. So it's the Spurs now. Now Murray. And he just worked New York in that last game. Beal against White. They get it again. Aldridge, the pass to White. Murray left side. And it goes down 2 points. Murray's got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Napier feeling it out a bit. Beal from long range. Nailed from three-point land. Beal's got it all tied up now for the Wizards. For San Antonio, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. DeRozan finds Aldridge. Makes it off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 2.
You know, with all his post moves, Aldridge usually is able to trick the defense, but even when he doesn't, he'll still manage to finish through contact.
Now here's Napier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Beal against White. Napier passes to Beal. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And again, Washington with the triple.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Murray outside. Passes to White. Lets it go with a 3. Drills it from outside.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Napier. Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And the Spurs with some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Murray. Smith checked in for Washington. It's Beal on the wing. White covering. Beal against White. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And Beal is good for 3. Beal's got 14.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Mills. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Beal with it, covered by Mills. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Bradley Beal. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 25 points per game last season, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And Bellinelli kicks to Pirtle. Back to Bellinelli. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Now here's Gay. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New York. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, what would your dream backcourt look like? If you were going to design one, what would it look like?
Well, they'd have good size and athleticism, somewhere in that 6'3" to 6'6" range.
Shooting two.
And the ability to make plays for themselves and others, and also be very solid at the defensive end. You know, you think about some guys that would fit that bill. I look at a guy like Malcolm Brogdon, who really gives it to you in multiple ways as a backcourt player. And I like the scoring of Damian Lillard.
Agreed. The Wizards making a switch here. Mahimi's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, Rudy Gay is a multi-talented and gifted athlete. I mean, he's an excellent shooter, a versatile defender, and continues to play at a high level.
Now, here's Mahimi. Napier with it. Back to Mahimi. Over Bellinelli. And Pirtle pulls it down. Spurs leading by 3. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And Mills kicks to Pirtle. Gay against Mahimi. That shot off.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now, here is Smith. Pass to Mahimi. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Wizards lead by 2.
If you talk about passing, Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
Mills with it, working on Smith. Launches a 3, and there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Mills. Gay's got 5 now. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Napier with it. White's there. Napier passes to Wagner. Here's Bertans. 20 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
And the Spurs with possession here after the basket by Washington. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the left side wing. And here's Mills for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 three-pointers in the period. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And here's Mills. Bellinelli is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Mills, and it's Walker in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. San Antonio making a switch here. Isles checked in. And there's the pass to Pirtle. Mills looking it over. 5 on the clock. Here's Wiles. Outside, Walker. Mills in the corner. Second shot opportunity. And yes, it's good. Mills has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, the defender was right there, but Mills showed no fear or no hesitation right at him.
Now Napier. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's Smith, top of the key. It's hauled in by Lyle. And Walker's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Wiles. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the left wing. The three from Bertans. San Antonio with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Now here's Mills. Pass to Walker. And the rejection by Mahimi. To the right side. Bertans inside the line. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And now a chance to see the former Demon Deacon Ish Smith in action. Has been in the league for a while now and played for several teams, and he's a veteran through and through.
14 feet away, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, I like the fact that Smith is a very solid shooter from mid-range. His teammates are confident with him from that spot.
Here's Mills. Yep, it counts. Mills has got 4 points now in the quarter. And when you have Ish Smith on your team, you know he's going to give you scoring off the bench.
And Smith not exactly great at any one thing, but the whole package is solid for a reserve. As long as you can make the right decision and just run the offense, that'll get you pretty far in this league.
Pass to Bellinelli. Launches it. Rebound by Mahimi. Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Poeltl. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Patty Mills. And then for Washington, Troy Brown comes in for Mo Wagner. And John Wall subbed in for Napier. Here's Smith. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Nice to watch Smith get physical on offense. Nothing gets in this guy's way. Plays with a very determined attitude.
And Forbes kicks to Walker. The pass to Lyles. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Here's a look at some stats for DeRozan. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 21 points a game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Wall. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The feed to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, you look at DeRozan's game, and he's a powerful finisher. That's really one of the main staples of his attack.
Passes it to Mahimi. He kicks the Wall. Drops in the layup for two. Wall's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Walker. Lyles with it. And the pass to DeRozan. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Ball against DeRozan. Right side Wall. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on DeRozan.
And John Wall, of course, having to fight back from that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that super max contract he's on.
First one falls for him. And with Wall, no doubt he's a star guard. But with that contract, Greg, comes heavy expectations.
No doubt. And I'd like to see Wall become more proactive, really as a playmaker on offense in the near future. Depending on how he feels after the injuries, he might need to change his style just a bit.
And so John Wall nails both of them. Mark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball. Excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about the three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. That's terrific. And the Spurs with possession following the three-pointer by Washington. Murray outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, they're not willing to give Murray any easy buckets here. D'ing him up as tight as they can, even if it means fouling.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
DeJounte Murray played just one season at the University of Washington. He grew up in Seattle and went to Rainier Beach High School. It's actually the same high school that produced Jamal Crawford. And as a matter of fact, a lot of good players have come out of the Emerald City.
And he makes both free throws. And in Seattle, Murray recognized from a young age as a potential pro.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you can identify those especially talented players, and his nickname was Baby Boy. And how about this, Kevin? Jamal Crawford has mentored DeJounte since the 6th grade. Those guys have exchanged text messages throughout that time. Jay Crossover, one of my favorites, on and off the court in the league, really has helped keep Murray on the right track. Boy, the Spurs really like running through LaMarcus Aldridge in the post. I mean, that's an effective way to play offense, especially early before the defense gets set. He gets that deep position, and he puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And with his skill level, sometimes the sheer strength and size of Aldridge goes overlooked.
Yeah, and he's not afraid or hesitant to play bully ball. I mean, on that block, he gets that body into you and leans into that sweet jump shot of his, and he can make you look bad.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Beal. 16 points for him, and stolen by Gay. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
Here's Wall. Aldridge with some nice D.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Back to Gay. Here is Forbes. Pass to DeRozan. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Murray, no good. Wizards trail by 3. Hachimura the pass to Wall. Here's Hachimura. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
I love it when Hachimura attacks the backboard. You want to keep seeing that type of effort from the young fella.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And that one falls for Hachimura. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. Dishes it to Murray. Passes it to Aldridge. Outside, White. 6 to shoot. Pass to Murray. Got a piece of it. Here's Wall. Outside for Beal. The pass to Brown. Bryant looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Bryant's got the lead up to 2 now for Washington.
A nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Pass to Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. He dishes it to White. To the middle. Aldridge down low. Working on Bryant, and that one's good by Aldridge.
Boy, that's a nice touch. Aldridge very comfortable with his jump shot.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Beal with it, outguarded by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's DeRozan, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. DeRozan's got 10 points in the quarter. Washington's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Spurs. Turtle comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. Shabazz Napier comes in for John Wall. Here's Hachimura, covered by Mills. Napier with it. No points in the game yet for him. Hachimura. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Mills in the corner. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Gay following the bucket by the Wizards.
And let's check out stats for Rudy Gay. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists.
The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
No good on the free throw. Bellinelli, he's checked in for San Antonio. And he's good on the second. And Washington has possession. They trail by 1. Napier with it. Wide on him. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The kick out to Bryant. Takes a three. No good on the shot. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Mills in the corner. Shoots over Beal. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Bounce pass Napier. Here's Wagner. And he gets it to go. Wagner's got his first 2 points of the night. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards out front, leading by a point. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Bradley, good flow and good pace in the first half. Exactly the guys you want to play. What's going right?
Just open looks and being aggressive. We were able to get to the basket a few times. The guys are knocking down open shots when we had the opportunity to. I mean, the shots are actually falling tonight, so that's all it is.
They love to see it when your shots go in. Thanks, Bradley. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Bradley Beal had it going on in the first quarter. He had 18 points and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on, Ernie. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the three. See, Ernie? That's all the coach got to do. Tell them stop shooting the three. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. San Antonio trailing here. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Wizards 5 right now. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3. 4 on the shot clock. Lyles no good. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Washington, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Brown. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And San Antonio shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And here is Murray. Outside DeRozan. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
The 6'7" native of Compton, DeMar DeRozan, getting it done. Great strength there. You know, in the loaded West, DeMar DeRozan, not an all-star last season after being one multiple times in the East. His first time missing the festivities in 4 seasons.
You talk about that edge, Clark, for DeRozan, very focused on proving his doubters wrong.
Nothing wrong with playing with something to prove, with that kind of attitude and mindset, turning that negative into a positive. And most importantly, it can't just be a mindset. You have to put the work into it as well. And he's done that, gotten better each year.
Here's Beal. Sweet little floater. Beal's got 20.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's DeRozan. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Oh, I tell you what, guys, there's so many different ways DeRozan can beat you. When he's hot, he's a problem.
Here's the teardrop. Nice D from Aldridge. San Antonio leading. Down low. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Washington shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Murray against Wall. That one good for 2. Wall's got 8 points.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 23. Passes it to Lyles. Clock at 6. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Outside, Beal. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to Murray. Now Lyles. Kicks it to DeRozan. No good. Shot missing. Wall with some nice defense. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And it's Brown missing. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Wall attacking. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
The pass to Forbes. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Back to Forbes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Murray against Wall. From 20 feet out. Murray, no good. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. They lead by 1. Brown wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
On the wing, DeRozan. He's got 25. Pass to Forbes. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bryant got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The kick out to Wall. Passes it to Beal. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
Murray, good.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And Clark, ordinarily quiet by nature, LaMarcus Aldridge has become a more outspoken leader in recent years.
Yeah, and that's a good sign. Sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone for the good of the team. Aldridge is, by nature, a laid-back, quiet guy, and sometimes that can work against the team. But in his case, he realized that he needed to be more vocal and stepped into doing that.
Walker's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Then for the Wizards, Mahinmi's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Davis Bertans comes in for Hachimura. And it's Ish Smith in for Troy Brown. Now, here's Mahinmi. Wall with the bounce pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Spurs on defense. Pass to Mahinmi. The three from Bertans. Drills the three-pointer. Bertans got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So the wing on the left. And a wide open look for Walker. Rebound by Mahinmi. Mahinmi's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. Smith with the basket on the assist by Wall. And it's a 7-point Washington lead.
And, you know, whenever Smith gets that close to the bucket, he's sharp in how he finishes these chances. I mean, he's got a lot of different ways to get that ball up and down.
Now, here's DeRozan. 25 points in the game. There's the pass to Forbes. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Wiles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Aldridge high post. Over Mahinmi, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 10 points for Aldridge.
Boy, Aldridge has a really nice knack and rhythm with the catch and shoot opportunity.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Beal. For the 3, and again, Washington with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Ball against Walker. Washington with the rebound. Now Smith. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Mahinmi. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 10.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Feeds it to Aldridge. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Clark, a lot of fans ask us what qualifies as a legal screen versus a moving screen. They feel there's a lot of gray area there. What do you think?
Well, I think there is some gray area because the problem you have, one of the problems is a number of veterans out there have become really masters at getting a little extra into their screen, which borders on illegal and many times is. So the league is doing a pretty good job of clarifying it. If you're moving your lower or upper body to help a teammate with your screen, then that should be called. And most times it is called as illegal. A hip check, a shoulder, any of that to set a screen is illegal.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Lyles. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Bryn Forbes. And then for Washington, Mo Wagner's checked in for Beal. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for John Wall. That one is no good.
Well, I love his stroke. Aldridge has a sweet stroke and continues to produce a nightly double-double threat who doesn't mind being the focal point of the offense.
And checking out some numbers here for LaMarcus Aldridge. Coming off a terrific season. 18th in rebounding, 18th in blocks, and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And like you said, one of the better rebounders in the league last season. He displayed a tireless work ethic that I think really rubbed off on the team.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. San Antonio making a switch here. Gay's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Spurs trail by 10. White dishes to Poeltl. On the wing, Bellinelli. Outside, White. Lets it go from 11. That's good on the jump shot. White's got his second basket of the night.
Rudy Gay showing you he can set a nice screen, too.
Napier with it. White on him. Smith surveying the D. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Smith's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards. And so White will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And the layup is good. White's got 7 points.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Smith, it's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Gay. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That's foul number 2 for him. Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. Gay outside, out left of the wing. Here's White. A three-pointer, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Now, here's Bertans. Bellinelli is covering. And again, Washington with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now, here's Mills. 6 points for him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now, here's Bertans. Defense right on him. Now, here's Napier. Spurs trail by 11. Outside, White. Back to Mills. White finds Mills. And here's White. Rebound by Smith. Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Mills has got 9.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Mahimi passes to Napier. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bertans. From the top of the key, he buries it. Berton's got 8 here in the quarter.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Mills with it. Now Smith defending. Pirtle trying to get open. Mills can't hit.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Napier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now the pass to Bertans. No good on the 3. Spurs trail by 10. On the wing, Bellinelli. Bertans defending, and there's the foul. Will go on Shabazz Napier. That is his first foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Now here's Mills. Napier covering. Out to White. Shot clock at 5. Now the dish to Pirtle from outside the arc. And it's Patty Mills with the 3. Mills has got it back down to single digits for San Antonio. Brown outside. Back to Napier. Wizards passing it around. Here's Wagner. Smith on the wing. Mills with the rebound. He kicks to Gay. Here's the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The third quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Scott Brooks.
Keep passing the ball, play fast, get open shots, shoot it, but let's focus on getting stopped. No open shots for anybody.
Wanting, Greg, more activity out there, Coach Brooks.
If they cover the basics, they'll be fine. And Coach realizes this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Rudy Gay is out there with Derek White. Then it's Mills. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington?
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
And that one falls for Hachimura. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Patty Mills. Ryan, he's checked in for the Wizards. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Spurs trail by 8. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 27 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, it takes unique skills to be able to not be bothered by defensive pressure. And DeMar DeRozan is that kind of guy because he loves taking tough shots, and he makes most of them.
Now, here's Napier. Pulls up. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's DeRozan. Rebound, Washington. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hachimura. Back to Napier. Pass to Wagner. This one for 3. And it's Gay with the rebound. Gay's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. DeRozan passes to Gay, and he makes that one.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
Passes to Hachimura. They get a hand on it. And here comes White, leading the fast break, and White slams it in.
Well, what an opportunistic defender Murray is. His ball-hawking nature serving him well there.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Wagner. Fires from deep. Second chance shot, and DeRozan sends it back. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Murray with the bounce pass. Gay against Bryant. To tie it up, and the bank shot is good. Gay's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
Rudy Gay's always had that shot in his back. Lethal from mid-range.
Washington calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
The Spurs with some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Bryn Forbes in for White. Then for the Wizards, Bradley Beal comes in for Mo Wagner. And John Wall subbed in for Napier. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
San Antonio with the ball after the basket by Washington. Wall against Murray. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Murray against Wall. Here's Hachimura. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Wizards lead.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
And the pass to Lyles. Here's Aldridge. Right side, DeRozan. 11 feet away. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Wizards now going the other way. To the paint. Bryant can't get it to go. Spurs have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And finished off by DeRozan.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Wall passes to Bryant. Dishes to Brown. Outside, Beal. From deep. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Here's Murray. Outside DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And growing up about 15 miles south of the Staples Center, DeMar DeRozan idolized Kobe Bryant, Clark, and patterned his game after him.
And you can see evidence of Kobe's game in DeMarcus's game. You think about the footwork, the ability to post up, the moves and counter moves, the balance and strength. I think he owes a lot of that to the Mamba.
The first free throw is good.
How about this, fellas? I mean, DeRozan's aerial skills, his bounce, obvious from a very young age. His first dunk came when he was in the 6th grade, and he won the dunk contest at the high school All-American game. Major bounce.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Here's Wall. He dishes it to Beal. Shoots over Lyles. And Bryant slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Wall passes to Bryant. Outside, Beal. Bryant with it. Shot clock at 6. Over DeRozan. Bryant's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Here is Forbes. Pass to DeRozan. To take the lead. He takes it up and lays it in. DeRozan's got 35 in the game.
You know, in these particular plays, guys, DeRozan really excellent at taking what he sees in these situations.
Here's Hachimura. He's covered by Murray, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
And, you know, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him at the line prior to this trip.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And he hasn't had his usual rhythm thus far from the line. I think he's getting back into it with those two.
Passes it to Aldridge. DeRozan against Brown. And DeRozan. Here we go.
You know, when DeRozan's attacking the way he likes to, puts the defense in a trick bag. I mean, nice job that time forcing the issue, which he does often.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Bertanis, he's checked in for Hachimura. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now here's Bryant. And Wall. Here we go now. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Murray kicks to Lyles. Spurs passing it around. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Murray against Wall. Rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Good on the bucket.
And, you know, this will really help Forbes moving forward, proving he can score on anybody.
Wizards trail by 4. All passes to Brown. Dish now to Beal. Bertans kicks the Wall. Shoots over DeRozan. Again, the miss by Wall.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And they double up DeRozan. Down low, here's Forbes. Count it.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
That's good from Forbes.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Beal. To stop the run. Offensive rebound. Bertans in the post. Covered by Lyles. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Bryant. And San Antonio has possession. It's a 5-point game. DeRozan against Brown. Now here's DeRozan. Tight defense on him. Shots good by Lyles.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Washington calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Bertans finds Beal. Wall draws the double. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Bertans for three. The rebound by the Spurs. DeRozan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And finished off by DeRozan.
You know, it's really the defining part of DeRozan's game, driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
Now here's Wall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And he can't hit the second. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
DeRozan passes to Murray. The kick out to Aldridge. The pass to Lyles. Just 5 on the clock. Aldridge dishes to DeRozan. No good that time. Wall with some nice D. Here's Beal. Banked in off the glass. Beal's got 25 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Pass to Murray. Back to DeRozan. The tray. Not going to go that time. Now Washington takes it the other way.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Shoot 2.
Drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Beal.
And good aggressive basketball in that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Murray against Wall. Pass to DeRozan. To the inside. The shot's good from Forbes. And the Spurs lead by 7.
late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And that's an intentional foul. The first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Beal from long range. Washington gets it back and a new 14. And here's Wall outside. A rebound by the Spurs. And now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line for your Spurs, DeJounte Murray. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
How about this little nugget, guys? When Murray earned all defensive second-team honors in his rookie year, he became the youngest player in NBA history to make the all-defense team.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Washington calls timeout. They're down by 7. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Bertans inside the line. Walker with the rebound. Dishes it to Mills. And so it's the Spurs with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable. We're making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.